If you would like to wake up in the morning after having an awesome night's sleep, feeling grateful, ready for a productive day, prepared to take on challenges, knowing what you are going to achieve, then you need to have a transformational nighttime ritual before you go to sleep. Not only will you fall asleep more easily, you'll sleep better, get the 7 to 8 hours of absolute rest you need for optimum health, and you will wake up pretty much ready for anything. Way too often, we find ourselves so focused on trying to change things and people in our life that we have failed to focus on what we can actually change, which is our inner self. The great Persian poet Rumi wrote, "Yesterday I was clever and I tried to change the world. But today I am wise and I've learned to change myself." So before you go to bed, it's time for you to move within, become present, and take this time out to love yourself. And in doing so, change everything around you. From all of my research, if we don't have a good evening ritual, what does our mind do when our head hits the pillow? We think of what went wrong that day, something that we forgot to do, a problem that we have. So here is a 6 key step ritual I assure you will override the negative destructive thoughts and plant the seeds for positivity and productivity for tomorrow. So here are your 6 essential tasks. Number 1, a warm shower before bed, maybe a body cream with aromatherapy oil like lavender, ylang ylang, bergamot, your face cleansed and moisturized, your teeth are brushed, fresh PJs. Grab your journal and a pen and hop into bed. Number 2, in your journal, write down in note form what happened that day that made you smile, warmed your heart, something that you did well, something that you did was of service to something or someone else. Why? Because we are kind of programmed to automatically recall all of the things that went wrong, what we did badly, things that we regret. And without awareness, we fail to recognize, to remember the good things that we did. Number 3, set your intentions for the next day. And you need to write these down so you can hold yourself accountable for getting them done. So what are you going to achieve tomorrow? And I know that if you just go through your goals or intentions in your head, they just won't send as powerful a message as what they do when you write them down. Your intentions carry way more weight when they move from your thoughts to something physical on the page. So your intentions could be work goals, they could be personal and professional, they could be going for a walk, going for a run in the morning, to the gym, yoga, clearing your to-do list, or if it's a day off, meeting with family, cleaning out the garage, calling a friend who needs support, eating healthy all day long, or maybe you're working on your own project, something that you're learning online. So place your journal on the bedside table and it's time to shift from the awake state into relaxation. And just know that when your head hits the pillow, your mind is going to retain the intentions you set, but it's also going to be invaded with thoughts, problems, events that happened that day, maybe a problem at work, something you shouldn't have said, something you didn't get done. Now, we can't stop those thoughts from coming in, and scientists don't actually know where they come from. We can see the parts of the brain that are active during thoughts, but where they come in from, what's triggering them, is a complete mystery. So if I were to say to you at this point, just get relaxed, let your mind go blank, which actually would be incredible, it isn't going to happen. And if it does, you don't need to watch this video because you're probably a monk living on a mountain top or something. However, for the rest of us mere souls, we do need to override those busy thoughts with something else, something that stimulates relaxation. And that something is number 4, answering the question, what am I grateful for? So as you get comfortable, turn off your bedside lamp and in your mind, I am grateful for the air that I breathe, my warm bed. I'm grateful for my pillow, my home, for this opportunity to reset my mind, to have the time out for my body to heal, to restore, to renew. I'm grateful for my clean sheets. Number 5, now shift your focus all onto the breath. Feel the cold air coming in through your nose, your chest expand, your rib cage moving outwards, and on breathing out, your rib cage moving inwards, warm air leaving your nose. And as you focus on your breath, I'm guessing that your mind will wander. And as soon as you notice this happening, just pull it back and refocus on the breath. And if you're a back sleeper, that's fabulous. Try placing one hand over your lower belly and the other hand just below your chest. And as you breathe, simply noticing the rise and fall of the chest and your belly. Number 6, and that's if you're still awake, shifting your focus to the tips of your toes. Feel any sensations in your toes, tingling, energy, presence, and slowly moving your attention up through to your ankles, to your lower legs, your calves relaxed and held by your bed, knees relaxed, heavy, moving up through your legs, to your pelvis, your lower belly, coming up to your torso, relaxing, lower back, relaxed, traveling up to your chest area, rising and falling, your shoulder blades, your shoulders relaxed back and down, the arms resting, the wrists relaxed, fingers spread, feeling the sensations of energy in your fingertips. Up the arms, all the way through your shoulders, relaxing your neck, your head resting deeply into your pillow, jaw relaxed, facial muscles, tongue relaxed. And if your mind has moved back to thinking, anticipating, doing reruns, just gently pull it back to this one and only present moment, which is all there ever is, right here, right now. And once again, scan your body from your toes all the way up to the top of your head. And in your mind, ask the question, what does the greatest version of me look like tomorrow? And as your brain moves from beta to alpha wave patterns, place all of your focus back onto the breath. And remember, you are in control. As soon as your mind wanders, gently pull it back to the present moment. Sensations in your body, feeling your body molding into the bed, the cool air coming in through your nostrils, your legs relaxed, your jaw relaxed. And when you remain in awareness, you are the master of your ship. And in the morning, as soon as you become conscious, even before you've opened your eyes, make it a habit of saying in your mind, I am grateful for, and run through a list of things that really are a gift. Thank you for the air that I breathe. Thank you for my comfortable bed. Thank you for the opportunity of a new day. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my life. And I assure you, your entire energy will completely shift. And as you get out of bed, your body will not only release the chemical cortisol to take on the challenges of the day, your body will also be releasing endorphins. And these are the feel-good chemicals that are the secret to success. The intentions that you set for the day, the evening before, will be so clear in your mind that when you get out of bed, you will be on a mission. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to join our growing community, subscribe below, and I will see you next week. Namaste.